Yeah, with school closed, I've been video chatting with my teacher and classmates every morning to go over what we're learning. And my granny bird has been reading to me on video chat.
Well, those are great ways to keep learning, Big Bird.
Yeah, it's been fun, but I kind of miss going to school. Riding the bus and having music class with my friends. When will we be able to go back to school?
Oh, Big Bird, that is such a great question, and it's one that we got from so many kids just like you. Take a look.
If I wear a mask, wash my hands, and am very careful, could I please go back to school? I want to learn in a classroom, and I miss playing at recess with my friends. When will school go back to normal? I miss my friends. I miss my math activities. I miss my teachers. I miss my friends.
Well, here to help us answer these questions is Dr. Sonja Santelises. She's the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools. Dr. Santelises, it's great to have you with us today because I know you can help us understand how schools are making these decisions about the best way for kids to learn and also when schools may reopen.
So in getting ready to return to school, we are, number one, making sure that all students and teachers are safe. So we are thinking about the way the space in the classroom needs to be different. We are thinking about how we can keep groups of students together in smaller groups. It may also look like not everybody coming to school on the same day, but I think what will be important is making sure also that students get a chance to still be with their teachers and still have the opportunity to learn.
It's going to look different, I think, for no matter what. But Doctor, I was really impressed with remote learning and how quickly it sort of ramped up, considering most places hadn't done it. But there were a lot of challenges as well, I won't lie. What's your message to parents who are worried that their kids are falling behind as a result of remote learning? How can they keep their kids engaged?
So first, all parents should know that we realize this has been a challenging time for families. So one of the things that we are looking at as educators is how do we make sure that we get the right sense of where students are in terms of how they're feeling when they come back to school, but also where their skills are. Where's their reading, their math, their science knowledge. For older students, I have 3 daughters, and some days they are just not in the mood to do as much work at the same time, but we make sure that every day there's a little bit of work done in some of those key skills in reading and math.
Yeah, I have to say I see that too. Sort of taking the temperature on certain days, and sometimes you just have to let that dictate where everybody in the house goes.
And
Kendall
okay.
has a great question that I think a lot of students are wondering about. Take a listen.
When I go back to school, am I going to wear a mask when I see all my friends?
Yes, it's a great question, Kendall, and the chances are that you will have to wear a mask when you come back to school. The great part about that, though, Kendall, is other students will wear masks, and if you don't always have one when you come, we'll have one for you. So prepare to have a mask, but I think one of the things my girls are looking forward to are all the different kinds of masks students will be wearing when they come back.
I have 3 daughters as well, and that has been a big topic of conversation. They're actually making their own masks already in preparation.
Right.
We do have another question from a child at home, Miriam, who asks, how can I not be afraid of going back to school?
I think one of the things that students should feel comfortable about is your teachers are, one, going to still be there to welcome you. That's not changing. You will still have friends there. That's not changing. And we are all working to make sure that you're safe and that it's okay to be a little scared. I think all of us are scared from time to time, but we are working to make sure that you are as safe as possible. And I bet you when you see some of your friends, even at a distance, yet some of that fear will go away.
Yeah. I'll take this opportunity to remind people it's important to remember that regular vaccines are part of being safe as well. A lot of people, because of all that's been going on, have missed those vaccines. They haven't been able to go to the doctor. So don't forget about those vaccines before you go back to school as well.